I think we can all agree that getting possessed by a demon sounds horrible. Even me, a demon, wouldn't want to be under the control of some horned monster looking to use me as a vessel and feast on my soul. However, some demons are scarier than others, and that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Hey guys, welcome back to Top 5 Scary Videos. We're gonna be counting down our list of the top 5 scariest demons you're glad aren't real part 3. Before we begin though, be sure to stick around until the end of the video where I'll be responding to some of your comments. And with that, let's jump in. Coming in at number 5, Renault. In demonology, Renault is a Marquis and Great Earl of Hell, commanding 20 legions of demons. He is said to teach art, rhetoric, languages, and gives good and loyal servants and their favor of friends and foes. He is often depicted as a monster holding a staff, without detailing his appearance. In other writings, he is described as a taker of old souls, often coming to Earth to harvest souls of decrepit humans and animals near death. He is often depicted as a monster with an ugly face and a long monkey-like tail holding a staff. There is clearly very little documented about Renault other than the fact that he is a Marquis and Great Earl of Giniston, commanding 19 legions of demons. This dude is not to be messed with, and if you love your old relatives, you would not want him to be real. Coming in at number 4, Amon. Amon, also known as Alman and Nahum in demonology, is a Marquis of Hell who is said to govern 40 infernal legions. Now the name Amon comes from the god Amun, from the god Baal Amun of Carthage. According to the dictionary Infernal by Colin de Plancy, he commands 40 legions of demons and carries the title of Prince. He is also an entity many look to reconcile friends and foes, and procure love for those seeking it. I quote, Amon or Amon is a great and mighty Marquis, and cometh abroad in the likeness of a wolf, having serpent's tail, vomiting flames of fire, when he putteth on the shape of a man. He sheweth out dog's teeth, and a great head like to a mighty nighthawk. He is the strongest prince of all other, and understandeth of all things past and to come. He procureth favour, and reconcileth both friends and foes, and ruleth 40 legions of devils. Yeah. Shooketh. There is little else known about the demon Amon other than the simple fact that he is not to be messed with. Coming in at 3, Lilith. Lilith is a female figure in Jewish mythology, often envisioned as a dangerous demon of the night who is sexually wanton and who steals babies in the darkness. In Jewish folklore, Lilith appears as Adam's first wife, who was created at the same time and from the same clay as Adam. The writing goes on to suggest that Lilith left Adam after she refused to become subservient to him and would not return to the Garden of Eden after she had coupled with the archangel Samuel. I quote, they tried to take her back, but she refused. They asked her, why don't you want to go back? She told them, I know that I was created for the sole purpose of making babies, ill from their day of birth until their 8th day, when I have permission, and after 8 days I have no permission. I cannot return because what is said in the Torah, and the great demon has already slept with me. Savage Lilith, but respect. In Sumerian texts, Lilith is thought to be the demon of waste places whose originally lived in the garden of Sumerian goddess Inanna, queen of heaven. I quote, years passed, the tree matured and grew big, but Inanna found herself unable to cut down the tree, for at its base the snake who knows no charm has built its nest. In its crown the zoo-bird, a mythological creature which at times wrought mischief, had placed its young. In the middle, Lilith, the maid of desolation, had built her house, and so poor Inanna, the light-hearted and ever joyful maid, shed bitter tears. As the dawn broke, and her brother, the sun god Utu, arose from his sleeping chamber, she repeated to him tearfully all that had befallen her, Halupa tree. I mean, I kind of wish Lilith was real. She sounds like an absolute badass. Coming in at number 2, Abaddon. The Hebrew term Abaddon and the Greek equivalent Apollyon appear in the Bible as both a place of destruction and an angel of the abyss. However, in the Hebrew Bible, Abaddon is used with reference to a bottomless pit, often referring alongside the place Sheol, meaning the realm of the dead. Moving into the New Testament, the book of Revelation, Abaddon is described as the king of an army of locusts, also known as the angel of death. Back to Revelation though. In Revelation 9:11, Abaddon is described as destroyer, the angel of the abyss, and as the king of a plague of locusts, resembling horses with crowned human faces, women's hair, lion's teeth, wings, iron breastplates, and a tail with the scorpion stingers that torments for 5 months anyone who does not have the seal of God on their foreheads, which we all don't have, so we're all royally To quote Reb 911, Abaddon, that is perdition or destruction, the locusts are supernatural instruments in the hands of Satan to torment, and yet not kill, the ungodly under this fifth trumpet. Just as in the case of godly Job, Satan was allowed to torment with Elephantius, but not to touch his life. While most writings simply equate Abaddon to a place within the underworld, the description has been extended by Louis Ginsburg, who describes hell as being comprised of 7 divisions: Sheol, Abaddon, Be'er Shahat, Tit Hayowen, Moet, Shari Samawet, and Gehenna, each sitting atop one another. Also, I'm sorry if that is all wrong. These words aren't real. And finally, coming in at number 1, Satan. The name Satan is derived from a root meaning to oppose or to be or to act as an adversary. Now in some cases he is not necessarily malevolent, and he may have actually been sent by the Lord to prevent worse harm. What we know is that Satan possesses no real demonic qualities in the original text. However, he is an entity in the Abrahamic religions that seduces humans into sin or falsehood. He is typically depicted as a fallen angel or a jinn who used to possess great piety and beauty, but rebelled against God, who nevertheless allows him temporary power over the fallen world and a host of demons. In Judaism, Satan is regarded as a metaphor for the Yetzer Hara, or evil inclination, or as an agent subservient to God. The most common English synonym for Satan is devil, and in the book of Revelation, Satan is the supernatural ruler of the Roman Empire and the ultimate cause of all evil in the world. Lovely stuff, but stop trying to steal my thunder. Now moving forward into the early modern period, Christians began to regard Satan as increasingly powerful, and the fear of Satan's power became a dominant aspect of the worldview of Christians across Europe. Entering the modern era, belief in Satan and demonic possession remains strong among Christians in the United States, specifically the United States. According to a 2013 poll, 57% of people in the US believe in a literal devil. That's far too many people. I'm shooketh. Well, there we have it. Do you guys agree with that list? Were there any scary demons that we missed? Leave us all your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below, and perhaps we can do a part 3. Before I go though, I just want to respond to a few comments from one of our last videos. Top 5 terrifying space monsters in literature. Adam Jenk said, I love The Thing, easily one of my all-time favourite films. Lucy has inspired me to go out and find the source material. Hail to the Queen, baby. Well, you're very welcome. It is the greatest film. Clay Schutz said, Queen Lucy, I would easily kneel at your feet and bow my head to the pale mistress of the darkness. Well, why haven't you done it yet? I'm waiting. James Vance said, I said it once and I'll say it again, space is absolutely terrifying. Love you, Lucy. It is the scariest thing in the universe, space, and I hate it. I want to pretend it doesn't exist. I don't like planets, I don't like black holes, I don't like space debris, I don't like spaceships. I don't like anything. You know where I want to die? I want to die right here on Earth. That's what I want. Kill me with global warming. Marcus Aurelius said, I now have images of Lucy trying to decide which one of these to pick as a pet, like some little girl trying to decide which puppy to take home. I don't need a puppy when I have myself. I am the most fun. Eternal Communism 1974 said, Lucy McPhee, you might have amnesia in remembering your faraway home planet and came here on Earth to be in top 5 scary videos. Again, I am from Earth. I don't like to imagine that I'm from another planet because that means I'm from space. I'm from the underworld in Earth. There we go. And on that note, if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another scary vid. Until next time, see you later. You like black holes? I think black holes are the most terrifying thing. From the god Baal, Amon. Saying words that make no sense. Shooketh. Shahir, Mayet. I'm just saying things. Ta-ta, Shahir, Mawet. Trains. Now in some cases he is not necessarily malevolent. I'm gonna speak slow.